Welcome back to the Whole Diogi. I'm Michelle, and today I want to talk about behavior. If you've been following along on my videos, you know that I have a weird passion for dog food and for dog nutrition. My other big passion is behavior. I think that just about every dog could have an even better life than they already have with a little bit of training. My background in training started when I was 19 or 20. I started off training California sea lions and ultimately wound up training 9 or 10 different species of marine mammals and marine animals before shifting my focus to dogs. And the reason I was able to work with all those different species is because when you get down to the basics, we all learn the same way. The answer to the question, why did blank do blank, is always because it was reinforcing. The kind of training that I've been doing for about 20 years goes by a lot of different names. You may have heard it called operant conditioning, positive reinforcement, relationship-based training, clicker training. Those are all basically the same thing. And the idea is that you reinforce or reward the behaviors that you want to see, and you just ignore the behaviors that you don't want to see. And I know that sounds ridiculous. You're thinking, hey, my Chihuahua is eating the toilet paper every day. I cannot just ignore that. Or my Great Dane is jumping up on every single person that he meets. I can't just ignore that. He knocked over an old lady yesterday. I understand, and I'm not saying that you should literally ignore it. I'm just saying that the approach of your training should be to reinforce what you do want to see instead of focusing on punishing what you don't want to see. So in the example of the Chihuahua eating the toilet paper, think of what you do want to see. Maybe you want him to stay out of the bathroom altogether. Or maybe you want him to sit down and bark every time he sees toilet paper. Look for the behavior you want to see, train that, and reward that. In the case of the Great Dane, maybe it would be great if each time he saw a new person, he just sat nicely or gave a high five or laid down. You can train that behavior and reward that behavior, and the undesired behavior, since it was ignored and never reinforced, will actually disappear. I know it sounds impossible, but I'm going to show you how it works. The keys to successful relationship-based training are clarity, consistency, and patience. Patience with yourself just as much as with your animal. Clarity, the first one, cannot be overstated. It never ceases to surprise me when someone's upset that their dog is eating their important papers, but they just ignore it when their dog eats a toilet paper roll out of the trash or a paper towel roll or something that's not valuable to the person. The dog does not know the difference between your important papers and the toilet paper roll. It's something they took and decided to eat. When you're clear and they know that they're only ever going to get reinforced for chewing on the things that you've given them to chew on, for example, then the rules make sense to them and it's easy for them to restrain themselves from breaking them. But you need to be clear. And part of being clear is speaking the same language in the first place. So one tool that's incredibly powerful in this kind of training, it goes by a lot of names too. It can be called a bridge, it can be called a clicker. In dolphin training, it's a whistle. Some people call it a marker. It's basically just a quick signal to the animal that what they did was right and that they will be reinforced. Sometimes it can be used in the middle of a long behavior, like a big agility course that a dog is running. You can tell the dog, yep, you did all those things right. You're going to get rewarded at the end. Keep going. That's called an intermittent bridge. Or you can wait until he's done the behavior, especially if it's just a one-part behavior, like a sit. And as soon as he sits, or even as soon as he starts to sit, you say, yes, you did that right. You're going to get rewarded for that. And then you follow it up with a treat. So you might see that and be confused when to use it, why to use it, where to use it. So we're going to start with that. I have a video with my new friend Messy learning what a clicker is. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Hi, this is Messy and this is the Whole Diogi and I'm Michelle. Messi was just rescued about a week ago from a shelter in Fort Worth, Texas. You can see he's missing a little bit of hair and he's a little bit skinny, but he's so sweet. And his new foster mom, Jen, who's filming, hi Jen, says that almost everything is new to him. Everything that he sees is new. So we think he probably hasn't been trained a whole lot of behaviors. So we're gonna start from the beginning. Messi, come here, Messi. Good boy. So I have the clicker here, and I'm just teaching him that the sound means a treat. Messi. What was that? Good boy. So by teaching him that the clicker means treat every time, eventually we can teach him that when he hears the click, it means he's done something right and he'll get rewarded. Please leave me questions in the comments section. Email me at thewholediogi@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay in touch and let us know what you want to talk about. We'll make this next video for you.